Welcome back to another episode of the MLS Super League here on FC24, where I have messed up badly. Last episode we wrapped it up. Well, we didn't wrap it up at all. We had 2 games left to go in the league, which we do have 2 games left to go in the league here, and this is a table as close as it possibly can get. You might recognize some differences if you watched last episode and watched the end of last episode. When recording for my main channel, accidentally saved over this file. I only had one save file for the MLS Super League because it was only going to be a 1 season long thing, so I didn't think I'd actually save over it. But hey ho, I did. And so I had to restart the whole entire thing, put every team back in here. Hopefully all the teams are right in the same conferences. I made sure that was 100% right. I made sure I had the same record at least with the 13 wins, 8 losses, or 8 draws and 11 losses. The goal difference is a little bit different. We actually had 60, I think we had 66 goals for, or 67 goals for, and 64 against, something like that. As you can tell here, we have teams like Liverpool and Bayern Munich. Their records might be a little shaky and daky, and you can see there, Manchester City, who have 17 wins in 8th spot, they still have 44 points. So all the teams that are in the top 8 at least, because that's the last image I could get of them. The last top 8 are the top 8, at least with 2 games left to go. I did mod it, so there is a possibility for even on the western side, by the way, the western side, I had to mod it a little bit more as well. There is an outside chance that, because when you go here, we are sitting in 7th, because at the start of the season, I rigged it to make sure we had the same record there, in which you can see that we have 47 points, but you can see we're in 7th spot on this screen. There is an outside chance that because we are in 7th at the moment, that this is, I don't know what the league table is or was when I started this, but I know Bayern Munich, I know AS Monaco, I know Tottenham were up in the playoff spots. I know Manchester City was winning the league actually at one point. Actually, they were sitting, no, they weren't winning the league at all. They were sitting 2nd in the league. There's a possibility that the playoffs are completely messed up and that we're not in 3rd and Liverpool's not in 1st. If that is the case, I can't really do anything about it besides maybe try and go back and replicate all my results fact to fact and all the results that I can replicate. But hey ho, this is just a lesson for myself. Make sure you make 2 saves even though you're only doing 1 season long career mode series. So yeah, and our final 2 games are different. I believe we have Manchester City and somebody else. We have Inter Milan and Borussia Dortmund now as our last 2 games. My hope is that because I have 2 games left to go, that it's not registered yet that these teams are in the playoffs, and maybe I should test it. And in fact, I am going to test it real quick. So I'm going to save it here. I'm going to test it. I'll come back in a second and see whether or not it is what it is. Alright, here's a real test. We lost the last 2 games on simulations. Inter and Dortmund both beat us 2-1. Where did we finish on this screen? On this screen, we finished in 7th. So by that logic, 7th. Actually, I guess I could check this here at Western. So, Inter Miami, we finished in 7th. Liverpool finished in 1st. Bayern Munich finished in 2nd. Is that as it was? That was as close as it was. Obviously, the other teams, are they on the same points? They are on the same points. So, this is actually kind of realistic, actually, because we would finish 7th, losing 2 points, losing out on 6 points there. So, we should be facing off against Bayern Munich. And we are facing off against Bayern Munich. So I think it's all well. I think it's all well and good. I think I'm fine. Let's go back now. Let's go find and play the final 2 games of the season. Hopefully not lose them. Because if we lose them, we might be facing off against Bayern Munich in the 1st round. Also, the ratings of our players might be a little bit different as well, including even some of the new boys. I did make sure we had at least the 4 signings that I remember making in honesty: Zach, Stefan, Fernandez, Di Maria, and Driussi. Other than that, everybody else here that is here might not be here or might not should be here, whatever that is. But yeah, this is it. So we have Di Maria, Messi's with 87, Suarez is 79, obviously. I don't know if we bought in another striker. I can't remember if we bought in another striker. I don't think we did. So here we go. Inter Milan, we're back, we're good, we're settled in. Sorry for the hectic start of the episode. But let's win these 2 games, and when we get in the playoffs, we'll play the first playoff game, and then we'll come back. Sensi crossed in. Ferrari with the clearance. Taylor now Up to Luis Suarez, but Luis Suarez is tired and old. He'll take out Bisek. He's going to have an early yellow card in the game. And Alexis is in behind, and that is saved by Zach Steffen. And Suarez picks up a yellow card in the first 10 minutes of the game. Lautaro into Sanchez, into Sensi. Sensi into Alexis Sanchez, and Zach Steffen saves. It comes off the crossbar and nearly falls into the back of net. Thankfully, we able to clear it with Nacho. Taylor into Redondo. Redondo, I can't thread it into Taylor. Into Robert Taylor, into Redondo. Redondo into Messi, and Messi will take the lead, but he's offside, so it won't count. Dumfries. Lautaro Martinez. Alexis Sanchez will get past Zach Steffen, and into Miami, or into Milan will have the lead here. Sergio into Cello. Cello into Sergio. Sergio into Di Maria. Di Maria will slot that into Nacho. Into Luis Suarez. And an instant reply there. The Uruguayan will level things up here with 58 minutes off the clock. Sanchez. Sensi. Nacho. Lautaro Martinez takes the lead back for Milan. Robert Taylor. Kermashi. In towards Messi. And Lionel Messi gets taken down. Is it going to be a penalty? It will be. It's Bastoni. Or Pavard, I should say. Pavard who pushes him down to the ground. And Lionel Messi to level things up here with 12 minutes on the clock. And Lionel Messi, 2-2. And we commit our own penalty. It's Kermashi, the youngster, to give away the penalty here with less than 3 minutes left to go. Less than a minute left to go in regular time. And right there, we take him out. Wow. And we are more than likely going to lose this game. And Mr. Lautaro Martinez is going to get his hat trick here. Lautaro Martinez connects it down the middle. And Inter Milan are going to pick up all 3 points. Unless the game gives us one opportunity here. Messi now. Messi into Di Maria. Oh, Di Maria took a heavy first touch. And that is going to be game over. We lose 3-2 there. We give away a penalty last second. 1 game left to go. 1 game left to go, and we are down all the way to 6. We can be knocked out of the playoffs if we don't pick up a point. We must pick up a point, and we will be fine because of goal difference. And we are taking on Borussia Dortmund, who are in 9th. They can't reach the playoffs anyway. And Liverpool and Bayern Munich are still fighting for that top spot, fighting for that first round bye. Let's see what the boys can do. We're going to go with the same exact starting 11 and hope for the best. Actually, no, we're not, because, oh, this isn't supposed to be right anyway. And things are just going to get worse. Zach Steffen calendar out on international duty. So we have a 62 rated goalkeeper in net against Borussia Dortmund. Let's see how well this goes. Final game of the season here. Pick up a point. We are in the playoffs. Angel Di Maria switching the field to Taylor. Taylor into Suarez. Fouled. Is that close enough for Messi? No. Are we going to try it with Messi? Yes. Lionel Messi. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, we just gave the ball right to Fulkrug, and we're going to be down 1-0. That was an insanely dumb mistake. Di Maria now. Di Maria. Di Maria. Angel. Di Maria. Luis Suarez! Level just like that. We love a little bit of a kickoff magic. 1-1. Di Maria now. Angel Di Maria. Angel into Taylor, and Taylor to take the lead right before the break, and Robert Taylor and Miami are winning. It's 2-1. Looking to firm our spot in the playoffs and have a chance to win the MLS Super League. Redondo Out wide to Robert Taylor. Robert Taylor now into Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi into Luis Suarez. Is 3-1 for Miami. And we are playoff bound. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi from distance, because why not? That's why. Lionel Messi will make it 4-1. There's no coming back for this one for Borussia Dortmund. They obviously didn't have a chance in the playoffs, but we have just firmed our playoff spot for sure. Look at this hit. Nobody closing him down. Gets a little bit closer to the net. Kobel should be saving that 100% of the time. But hey ho, 4-1. And the final 3 points of the season are going to belong to Inter Miami here in this fixture. We go ahead and firm our spot in the playoffs with a 4-1 win. A Luis Suarez brace, a Messi on the score sheet as well, and Robert Taylor, who gave us a lead right before the break. And so Bayern Munich get top spot in the Eastern Conference. In the Western, it goes to FC Barcelona. As far as the other matchups here in round 1, the top 7 consist of Liverpool, us, PSG, Aston Villa, Ajax, and Chelsea. In the Western, it's Real Madrid, Juventus, Benfica, Inter Milan, AC Milan, and Napoli. The worst team in the league, Atalanta, had 23 points, whereas Arsenal had 22. So Arsenal turned out to be one of the worst. That's a little fugazi though, because obviously that's not how it was in real life, or not in the last save. For round 1 matchups, we face off against Ajax. We have PSG versus Aston Villa. We have Juventus versus AC Milan. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Benfica versus Inter Milan. Real Madrid versus Napoli. When we come back next episode, we'll play out the entire playoffs. Whether or not we'll be in it or not, we obviously have Miami versus Ajax. If we get knocked out at any point, I'll go and save it to where I get knocked out, and then I'll go to a different team and watch them play the playoffs all the way into the final. We'll watch the final as I'll be whatever manager is in the final, unless I'm obviously playing in it, which hopefully I am. And then we'll watch the final, or hopefully play in the final. But until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.